What's up, daddies, and welcome back to another episode of the Bad Dadvice podcast. We are here for dads giving advice, things that we've learned in fatherhood, and pretty much just talking about anything we want. This is our excuse to get together as bros once a week and convince our wives that we are making a difference in the world. And if we are making a difference in your world, make sure you comment and follow and like and subscribe and all that good stuff. This episode is brought to you by our friends over at Bierstick. I've got my Bierstick right here. I never leave home without my Bierstick. What's so funny?
Like you're driving around with your beer stick?
There is always like a beer stick in my car. You never know.
When you might need to pull
never know
over
when
and
you're gonna need a beer
crush
stick.
24 ounces of beer.
Well, it's like, 99 out of 100 times I'm putting beer in this thing. But I think, honestly, if you are like
You can get hydrated.
wickedly dehydrated,
Yeah.
I think you slap a body armor in here, torch that thing down in less than 5 seconds. I mean, it really is the best way to consume a beverage quickly.
I agree.
Prove
Show
it.
people.
I'll prove it right now.
Prove it.
Prove it.
If you'd like to see him prove it, check us out on Check us out on the YouTubes.
That was a fast one.
Well done. Oh my God.
That one was pretty quick.
Not only does the Bierstick company have the beer stick, but the Bierstick company also has another product. This product is revolutionary. It is even more portable than the beer stick. It is a device they call the Beer Bro.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we call it that too.
Yeah, we got the Beer Bro here. Let me bring this bad boy over. This is a special Beer Bro here today. I'm showing all that the Beer Bro has to offer. This silicone design fits anything. Cans, big or small. Mostly big today. Bottles, cans, cups, anything. And it is a shotgun without the mess, without the fuss. No keys, no holes, no mess. You're ready to rock and roll.
Yes.
So, I'll foreshadow this episode. We're going to drop this down right now. For people that are just listening, there's a USA symbol on top of this can.
Are you going to zoom in on that or something? Or?
They can see it.
They got it. We'll figure it out.
I'm glad that that's the only thing USA in this whole video.
We'll do it in post.
Just beep boop that thing on down.
We'll fix it in post. He is right now crushing
God.
a 24-ounce Truly. You can hear
Jesus.
God.
So you know what our listeners love? They love within the first 10 minutes just hearing
Two belches.
USA.
So that foreshadowing that Jaime was referring to is the core of our episode today, which will be the best Summer Olympics sports. Bad Dadvice Draft. We're going to go draft 5 rounds, 4 people. That's 20 sports. Not events, but sports, right? So not the 100 meter plus the 200 meter plus the 300 meter plus the 400 meter plus the 500 meter.
There's no 300 meter or 500
Yeah,
meter.
you idiot.
Honestly,
That's-
I would like to watch the 300 meter.
That's why we're doing sports.
I think that's the perfect distance.
I'd like to
honestly.
do the 100 yard because I'm
I just
an
wanted to-
American.
I just wanted to do events because, Jaime would have said 300 meter.
Right.
No.
Right.
I only like one event on the track, and it's the steeplechase.
Steeplechase, baby.
It's the only good one.
That's the
No.
best event in Olympics.
No, the best event is the decathlon.
Well, we will find out when we get to the draft, and that will be something to listen for because I think it's going to get a little rowdy.
Oh, no doubt. Jinx, you
Whoa.
Sick, dude, sick.
Jinx, you owe me soda.
We're so good at podcasting, we're talking exactly over each other with the exact same thought.
Hey, you can't talk over each other if you talk with each other.
That's pretty impressive.
We finished each other's
Sandwiches.
sick.
That's what I was going to say.
So for those that have been listening for a while, know what's coming next. But for those that don't know, typically we like to chat it up a little bit. We are new dads. We like to give advice to each other. We like to keep up with each other's lives. So
What are you doing?
He was stressing me out with his finger. He's like,
Ready to
I
rock?
was trying to give like a nice intro, and I figured I was on the clock because you were going
What
for
are we
the
doing?
going for the segment.
like a
We're gonna give some
detonator.
updates.
So, anybody got any updates?
Yeah, I've got an update.
Oh boy, do I have an update for you.
Somebody give me a mother flippin' update.
All right, let's keep these updates short and sweet. James Abitonosi, what do you got?
I've actually got a good one today, and this is probably like the first one in a while that it's actually about my kid. Most of my updates lately have been about me because I'm a little self-centered.
You're also living the dream. So
I
it
am
makes
living the dream.
sense.
I have the best life.
You've had a lot of good things.
I have a friggin' awesome life, man. It's crazy. Kennedy is now tall enough to grab things off the counter. Which is not an Olympic sport, but maybe to a baby it is. So she has pulled a plate or two off the counter. So now it's like really important for us to like double focus, triple focus, quadruple focus. The handles on the stove.
Yep.
Of like, so that she doesn't pull hot.
That's crazy because
food down her.
like Ivy's, I don't think Ivy's does that really.
Yeah, so like over the weekend she pulled a plate of eggs off the counter.
Bet Charlie loved that.
Charlie was in heaven. Yeah, he was loving that. The other thing, so she is tall enough to reach up and grab things off the counter. She's also tall enough to reach up and grab door handles and open doors.
Yeah.
So it was really funny. Janie and I were like, you guys have all been to my house. We were standing like right by the front door, like right outside the kitchen, and like having a conversation, like not really paying attention to Kennedy, but we knew she was like right there. And then all of a sudden, our security system does the little like beep beep beep
Beep
like
boop.
like when a door
gosh.
opens.
Yeah, beep boops.
And so we were both like looking at each other. We're like, what the fuck? Like, did a door, like I'm looking to see like, did the back sliding door like creak open a little bit? Did the garage door open or something? And then all of a sudden I look and my front door is open and Kennedy is standing right there, open the door. I was like, oh shit.
Oh gosh.
So we immediately had to go to the store and get like handle locks, for our doors and stuff. So we have one on the front door now, and we have one on the guest bathroom door, because those are like really the two doors that I'm like, if these doors open, something bad could happen.
We've talked about this before. Do you have all spinny handles, or do you have the handles?
Mine are like lever handles.
Yeah, because we talked about before, like you only can use those baby spinny handles on the certain ones.
Yeah. Yeah, we have spinny handles, but like our front door is just he can get it open pretty quick.
Well, I think I'm gonna replace, because the one thing is like our keypad, like unlock lock thing, is on the handle part, so it's just like not the deadbolt, whatever the other lock on the door is called. I don't know what that's called. Just a normal lock, I guess. But right now the keypad's on that, so when the door is locked from the outside, you can still open it from the inside, and then when you close the door is locked still. So I think what we're gonna do is replace that handle with just a normal handle and replace the keypad to the deadbolt, so that even if she can pull on the handle, the deadbolt is still locked. The door can't actually open. So I think we're gonna do that. We just haven't done that yet. So
Smart.
Nice.
yeah, it's pretty
If
great.
there's one thing you love, it's home improvement projects.
I try to find the easiest ones. The little door handle things I got, it's literally just like a U-shaped thing. Like one bar goes above the handle, one bar goes below the handle, and then there's like a little button to drop the lower one so that you can open the door. It's just literally a 3M sticker or whatever. Sticks it on the door.
Stick it on the door.
That was about it. Yep, and then we put a lock on the little fridge in the bar. But she's opening doors. She's very curious.
There you go. She's a little human. There it is.
Crazy.
I'll give my update. It's pretty quick. Ivy is now warming up to the idea of doing of brushing his teeth. So like you can actually like take him out of the bath and like then you can do like brushing of the teeth. And tonight he was like laughing when I was brushing his tongue, and he was like dying laughing as I'm brushing his tongue. It must have been tickling or something. But yeah, that's it.
Does Ivy like if you gave him the toothbrush, would he like?
Yeah, he'll do it. Yeah, he'll do it himself.
Kennedy will do it. Like she won't really like do the brushing thing, but she like will like chew on it like with all her teeth and stuff. I think she
the
likes
tough
the
part
taste
is
of
like
the toothpaste.
so when you look at a kid and they're like they don't really know what to do. You take your finger and you put it across your mouth and you go like, this is what you do. This is how you do it. And then he'll just like take the toothbrush and do that exact thing outside of his mouth.
Right.
And copy you exactly. And you're like, well, I can't get mad at you because you're doing it perfectly.
But I'm not going to put my finger in my mouth. So
right, exactly. So that's a fun one. He's not sleeping so great the last week. Like going down for bedtime, he's getting a little like he knows it's coming and getting frustrated. But at least one thing's better. Like bath time's good and brushing the teeth is good. So that's where we're at. And we're at month. I don't even know. Over past 18,
20.
Oh, really?
When do you start?
November's 2 years. So
when do you start like potty training?
So potty training is a good question. We talked to the daycare about it, and they don't do it until the next toddler class. So when he's 2 years old. So we were thinking like when would it be? Was it 2 or was it 3? I think it was 2. I think it was at 2.
I think I might be wrong because obviously I have the youngest kid up here. But like when we were talking about Julia's kid, I think that the grade quote quote is 3 years old where they have to be potty trained to move on to the next grade.
Yeah, that might maybe. I don't know if I've gotten that directive from school, but I do know that it's not in his current classroom, that it's in a classroom that he's got to graduate into before they'll start doing it. But they are pretty open to like, if you guys are going to do it, let us know and we'll kind of talk about it, which is good. But I kind of am figuring I'll wait till like all the kids are doing it all at the same time. And if it's 2 years old, that's fine.
It might be start at 3 and they have to have it done by 4.
I looked at the daycare at UNF because like in a perfect world, that's where I will transition Kennedy into a daycare because it's right by my house. Their thing is like 3 years old and they have to be potty trained, like to get into
at 3.
At 3,
okay.
I think it's UNF won't take them till they're 3, and they have to be potty trained.
Yeah, so it's probably 2 and then 3 is like the cutoff. Yeah. So in a future classroom, he'll start doing it. But we have a potty in his bathroom. We have an Elmo book, so like we read the Elmo book at night, and then we'll before bath time we always do like, all right, go to the potty, and then push the thing. So he's kind of like knows what the potty is, kind of knows the deal. So he's aware of it. He's just not doing it.
Isn't that weird to think about? Like we think of school, you think of learning things. It's like, is it weird to think of like, all right, we're in shitting class.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the first classes you take is poop class.
Yeah, I mean, and it's funny too, right? Because like you're trying to like train your kid to use like, hey, go to the potty, like quit peeing your freaking pants, kind of thing. But like we're all super excited when we come to your pool and get to pee in your pool.
Right.
Oh man,
everybody. If you're one of those people that's like, that's terrible that you would pee in a pool. That's terrible that you would pee in the pool.
Just don't pee into.
I don't get it.
It's sterile and I like the taste.
Yeah.
If you grew up in Florida, or if you grew up like around pools when you were a kid, you should be pretty much like neutralized to the thought of like, oh, that's disgusting that someone would pee in a pool. If you've ever gone to like a water park or Coco Cay or any place with a pool, a hotel pool, it's like
People don't pee in the pool at Coco Cay.
Probably, I mean, maybe not, but
no, they just hold it.
150 people in a pool for 3 hours straight drinking. I think something's.
I think they just hold it. I think they hold it.
I think they're just all doing us. People are being respectful. They're like, look, I won't poop in the pool, but like I'm gonna pee in the pool. I mean, it's like we all have that unwritten agreement, handshake agreement with everybody else in the pool. Like, I'll let you pee, you let me pee, but like we're drawing the line at poop.
Yeah,
but like at least take a step or two away when you're gonna pee.
For sure.
Don't pee right on somebody.
Of course, you swim away. You go, hey, have you guys seen the tree over there? And you walk over there and you pee and then walk back.
Who's the like? That's not that bad, but like, who's the famous MLB athlete that was known
Sammy
for
Sosa
pissing on his hands?
Moises Alou.
Yeah, and he wouldn't shake anybody's hand. He would just give everybody elbows because he was trying to toughen up his skin with his piss.
I think that's like a fake story, right?
No.
Is it real?
So Emily went to high school with his son, Moises Alou Jr.,
Peed on his hands.
One of the first times that I met him, I asked him that, and he goes, "Yeah, it's true."
So
you pee
does
on
the
your
kid
hands
pee
too?
on his hands?
I didn't ask him if he did.
Oh, he'd be pissing.
I mean,
He might have.
He probably does.
He actually met us when we were
I'll
in
tell you what.
Boston for
Oh, really?
a beer at
It
one of the
would
bars.
be,
Yeah.
I'd be lying if I said I never tried it. I was in the like pee on my pants, like
Tried
in the
pee?
shower. I did it before. I definitely heard about it. So, like,
I mean, I think
doesn't
everybody's gotten pee on their hands.
Did it toughen?
No,
did
no,
it
no,
toughen
but
up
like
the calluses?
work. Aimed.
You purposefully peed on your hands.
Yeah. In the shower, I've done it. Yeah, of course.
Did it?
So, like,
did
you
it toughen up
instantly
your
walk-
calluses?
I don't know. They were way harder than they are now.
But like, it doesn't work. Like you pee on them for like 2 seconds, immediately wash them. That's not.
No,
That's
you
not-
got to leave it. You
gotta,
got
like,
to
let it
soak.
marinate.
Yeah, probably. So I probably
let it
wasn't doing it
marinate,
right.
bro.
I was just pissing on my pants and letting it drip off.
You just
Yeah,
peed on your-
yeah. I probably wasn't doing it right. But you know what?
Idiot.
You gotta
Hey,
pee
got me-
You got to pee into a bowl and soak
Got me
'em.
4 years of college baseball, man. So thanks,
Is that
Moises.
what did it?
Did you ever hit a home run? Or?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, I did. I
No.
hit two
No.
career homers. One against Northern Kentucky, one against Georgia Southern.
I'll give you one of those.
One of them, the first home run I ever hit at UNF was I hit a home run. No, Corbin Olmstead. Shout out Corbin Olmstead. Is he a dad?
Let's do updates so that Abs can talk about his career of baseball.
Wait, I think he actually is.
I think he is a dad. Isn't
Shout out Corbin Olmstead.
Shout out Corbin.
Shout out Corbin Olmstead.
The anti-clutch.
He hit a home run. He hit a home run, and then I hit a home run right after him. Okay, so Corbin Olmstead is like 18 home runs in a season, something like double digit homers. I'm
Yeah.
like one
For a career.
We went back to back one time, and then every single time the rest of the season that he hit a home run, I'd be the first one at home plate, give him his little high five or whatever, and he'd go, "Come on, bro, let's go back to back." I said, "Bro, I hit one home run in my whole entire career." I said, we're not going to go back to back ever again." But he would say it to me every time because it happened once.
That's why he hits home run, dude. Power positive thinking.
Yeah.
I know. I guess I didn't have it.
All right, can we get back to our our children that are much more
let's
important
keep
than
it-
your
let's
your
keep it tight.
baseball
Your
career
baseball
10
career.
years ago?
Corbin Olmstead's going to appreciate that.
It's over, dude. Your career's over.
I know.
Now you have to teach the youth how to be. You know,
I'm going to tell him that I rocked. I'm going to tell him that I was sick.
And he still pisses on his hands.
all right, let's get some updates from the younger crowd over there. What do you guys got?
Yeah, I'll go. This was my first week back at work. In
that's right.
7 weeks. First week that me and Tiff have both been at work, and Monday was the first day that the kid was watched by our neighbor, and everything went good. I gotta say, it was really stressful. Monday was super stressful because there's a lot of things when you're leaving somebody else to watch your kid, especially when it's a slightly older lady type of thing where it's like you weren't prepared for. So it's like the last second you're like, oh my God. Like one thing we didn't even think about was we've got a spare key. We've got like a hideaway key, and she knows where it is. But Tiff was like, wait, does Paula have a key like to get in when she gets back? Because she took the kid to church with her. And we were like, I think she knows where it is. She has to know where it is. And so we're like, it's just one of those things. It's like when you're not there, it's like all of a sudden you're freaking out. And everything. But
It's like, do I need to explain how to turn the oven on? And they're like, I think she can figure it out. Like, she's an adult.
She came over earlier in the previous week, and I showed her all that. Like, here's how you work the TV to get to the certain things and this stuff. And
I had to do that when my parents watched Ivy recently. I had to do that because, like, not because I don't trust them, but because if I don't tell my dad how to turn on my TV exactly, he's screwed.
He won't
He'll
figure
never-
it out.
he's
well, the
done.
funny thing is, like, there was so many things that I showed her that, like, she forgot all of them.
Yeah.
But she found a way to screw it up in a way that it still worked. Like
Right.
with the TV, we have a Samsung TV. So when you turn it on, it goes to the Samsung channels.
Right.
She found like a kid's Samsung channel that just worked out.
Right.
And she was just like, yep, this is what we're watching.
Oh yeah, that's like my dad. He'll just if he can't figure out the TV, he just watch
Whatever pops
like
up.
Ion TV or whatever the hell those channels are
Whoa,
called.
don't sleep on Ion. There's some good stuff on there.
when my TV turns on, it's like a meditation channel because I've literally never changed it. When my parents came to visit one time, Emily and I showed back up because they came and watched the kids for our 5-year anniversary. I showed back up, and this was the next day. The meditation channel was still on my TV. I'm like, did you just not turn it off either?
Your dad was in so much zen.
Like remote controls for TVs haven't changed in 20 years, but yet anybody who just decided one day I'm done learning stuff. Yeah. Like if you're 50 or older, you're like, I'm not learning anything new right now. New remote controls, we're done. I'm just never going to turn TV on ever again. I'm just going to complain that my TV doesn't work for the next 20 years.
I'll tell you what.
Instead of learning 12 buttons.
If you give them a cable thing, it's fine. It's the streaming apps that really throws them for a loop.
They just don't get it.
Yeah.
They're like, I want to watch ESPN. And it's like, go to the ESPN app. What the hell's an app?
It's not Channel 48 anymore? What the hell?
I even showed her. I was like, this is where YouTube TV is. This is where you get cable. This is where, if you wanted to watch Fox News or
how about this? How about trying to
whatever,
explain that if you want to watch live TV, it's YouTube TV. If you want to watch Miss Rachel, it's YouTube.
Oh,
try having that conversation for an hour and a half.
I had that conversation.
What the hell is even that?
Because I showed her the YouTube TV, and then I was like, on YouTube, this is where the dancing fruit are.
The dancing fruit are sick.
Yeah.
She's gonna go, look, man.
Yeah,
it's not happening.
Yeah.
Don't even.
He ain't seeing no fruit today.
Yeah.
Don't try.
So he did fine though. I mean, the schedule got a little wonky, but it was good. He did fine. The schedule was not detrimental, so that was good for us to know. But
and you made it here, so the week's going okay.
It was really nice to be back to work. I mean, it's really nice after being off for like 7 weeks to get to back to a professional atmosphere. It was like, oh, this feels nice.
Put some people to sleep.
Hang out with adults and
stuff. Just to actually have to think and not just hear Purple Monkey in a bubblegum tree for 24/7.
Dude,
that's a banger.
It is a banger, but you can only hear it so many times.
Ivy's on a baby shark tip right now. Have you gotten into the baby shark?
Loves baby shark.
Oh man, he's got all the hand signs. He's got all of them. Go hunt. He's got the whole thing.
Go listen to the remix from Big Booty Mixes.
Ooh. Yo, shout out Big Booty Mix.
Big Booty Mix, two brothers.
Yeah,
two brothers. Kennedy will with the baby mix. Shark. Kennedy will literally just go like, "Daddy, do do do."
Yeah.
Mommy, do do do.
Sharks do not exist in
You're
her
not
world.
doing it right.
Ivy's just big into the hand symbols. He likes to just do the hand symbols. He's not big into the singing.
Yeah. The only other thing I really had was I forgot last episode to tell you guys about the best round of my life, golf.
Yeah.
And you guys gave me a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
The entire reason why it went so well. I saw a video.
Because you didn't count every stroke?
No, because I saw a video. Everybody that knows me knows the worst part of my game is the short game around the green stuff. I saw a video.
And driving and chipping.
Shut your mouth.
You're a really good putter, though.
Yeah, thank you. Anyways, I saw a video about chipping, and they were like, the key to chipping is you have to have a tempo, and you know what the tempo is. And he did a swing, and it made a sound. And you know what the tempo is?
Hawk tunes.
That's the tempo.
Yeah, hawk two. And I literally I watched the video, and
dude, please don't tell me that you're on the golf course, greenside chipping, going, all right, come on, hawk two.
I swear to God, I tried it out, and it fucking works. It works so well. It stops you from decelerating, and that was the entire reason my round went so well, because I chipped better than I've chipped in my entire life. Because the entire time, all I was thinking during chipping was hawk two.
This is a pivotal time in the podcast. This could go downhill very quickly, because what I don't want to do is delve into all of the past drills, like when you swung the club. Like when you're at the driving range, swinging the club over your head 360. when you were shooting, when you couldn't break 105, and you were doing the over the head thing, and you're like, trust me, exactly the same. Trust me, it works, dude. Trust me, this works.
Hey,
dude.
that got me to where I am today.
It is true though. I think golf is just a game of doing a stupid drill until that drill feels stupid to you, and then moving on to the next stupid drill that doesn't feel stupid to you in the moment.
That's actually accurate.
That's golf.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's so stupid. But this next one, I could do the Haktua. And then 3 weeks later, you're like, what the fuck was I? Like, you shank 3 in a row and you go, fucking never say that again. Fucking Haktua is so stupid. What am I thinking? I quit. Where's my ball?
That's funny.
Drops a ball. Sorry for cussing.
That's hilarious.
All right.
That's all I got.
Let's get updates from the twins.
So actually, this morning is our biggest update. One of the girls, Riley, the girls have been doing really good tummy time and like getting their hands out and just kind of looking around. They haven't really shown an interest in like actually crawling though, right? Like they'll just kind of sit there and look around, and if they see a toy that's on the other side of the play mat, they'll lay back down and roll over until they get there, and then they'll play with it up on their hands. Riley this morning got up, like pushed herself up onto her knees into the crawling position. She didn't actually like move forward or anything, but she did like get up into the crawling position and just kind of rock a little bit. And then also, is that your mic?
It's my mic. Just
okay.
Crackling a little bit. Sorry.
And then also, Riley has started to mimic a lot of things. So this morning, Emily's mom was like, no, telling her no. And Riley started shaking her head back and forth. Yeah. Like just kind of like looking at her and like,
no is no. Everybody, pretty much everybody learns no first.
Yeah, they all learn no first.
Don't understand
even Miss Rachel, when Miss Rachel teaches it, she teaches no first.
No first, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, she was telling her like no, and like when Blake hears no, she just like looks at you and laughs. Yeah. And when Riley hears it, she like starts shaking her head no. Like they don't understand the concept of what you're telling them, but they're mimicking a lot of our actions and things now.
Dude, that's bad.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is
somebody popping popcorn.
I don't think this is me. I don't know. All right, that's a great update. I'm sorry for interrupting you with my crackling. Yeah. Do you have anything else other than mimicking no?
No, that's it.
No.
I did have one more. So I told you we've been practicing rolling. He's getting really, really close. He's a week away from 5 months, and he can get his ass up in the air, like he gets his legs up under him and he pops up and he shifts his hips and stuff. But every time he does it, he like flicks his arms out, so he like is fighting his upper body. He hasn't figured that out yet. But I told Tiff, I was like, I honestly think he's gonna crawl before he rolls, because this guy, he will like shift his weight around and do all stuff. The other day we put him on we got this new mat for him, and she set him down for tummy time facing this way. He tried to roll over, and in the process he did a complete 180 on the mat and was facing Tiff. Like like every time he tried, he would just shift his body. All of a sudden he was facing the other direction.
Yeah.
Like he was breaking.
Some people, they say they walk before they crawl. Like, it's not crazy to think like
I learned that breaking was an Olympic sport. I'm gonna be honest. When I saw it, I said, breaking. What is this, like breaking boards, like karate kind of shit? I would have picked it either way if it was dancing or breaking boards.
I was hoping you were gonna draft it, not knowing.
Well, that's a good. I think we got through everything, so that's a good.
Wait, I also want everybody to know my first scratch off ticket was a loser.
You didn't even. You didn't tell the audience you were doing scratchers.
I know. I just want to keep it between the bros.
But explain.
I do have one other update before we get into
let's
freaking scratchers.
Yeah, let's do real stuff.
Both of my girls have now started, like when you go to change their diaper, they've started doing like the alligator roll. So it is a nightmare to change diapers right now.
It doesn't get any easier.
It's like, I mean, the second you like lay them down to like start unstrapping the diaper, it's just like they immediately want to roll over and get away from you.
Yeah, wait till they can reach and touch it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude. Yeah.
Do they?
Blake is like starting to, like when she's sitting there, like when she's like sitting up and like playing with toys and stuff, she stared to like reach her hand into the back of her diaper. I'm like,
oh no,
cut that out.
Yeah. Fun with feces.
Yeah.
Do either of your kids do the like arch their back when you're trying to put them in a car seat?
Yep.
Oh yeah, every time,
dude.
Mine already does that.
I used to think I was gonna like break Kennedy. I would like literally like put my hand like through her chest, like to get her to put her back down.
Tiff actually texted me on the way over here. My kid has gotten to the point where like sometimes he the FaceTime thing, like looking at himself, he thinks it's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
He laughs like crazy if he sees himself, and he's gotten to the point where sometimes he'll just like, even like without that, like she'll put him in the crib if he's in a weird mood. He'll just like do something and he'll make himself laugh, and he'll just be laughing in the crib. And I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Kid's a demon.
But like,
demonic.
he won't go to sleep. And Tiff texted me today. She was like, I've gone in there 5 times. This kid has a death wish. She's like, I'm about to go in there and just lay the hammer down.
Wait, you mean like meaning he's not going to bed tonight?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
But
How many?
I'm already here.
This is episode 40. Are we gonna make
This
it to
is 40.
This is number 40.
This is 40. Are we gonna make it to 50? Or are you worried?
Oh no. We're good.
This is number 40. Then this is even more exciting that
He's
I did
the Caleb
this.
Williams.
You're
of
the
dads.
Caleb Williams of dads.
Yeah, but remember I said Tiff is the CMC.
I thought you said you were Jackie Moon.
No, he's Brock Purdy.
Yeah, I'm Brock Purdy. She's my CMC.
You're
Anyways,
Brock. He's Brock Purdy dressed as
abs.
Jackie Moon, dressed as a USA.
Yeah, for the
Olympics
people
fan.
that aren't watching, I'm real excited for the Olympics. I went to Walmart and got this full Team USA, Bugs Bunny. This is actually surfing, but it's like a basketball outfit.
I specifically didn't acknowledge your outfit when I walked in, just so that you would say, "What do you think of my outfit?" And I'd be like, "Oh, I fucking hate it."
He did say it to me.
I know. I specifically I saw him and was like, "I am not gonna acknowledge that he's wearing that."
We were having like a
Great
complete.
cutoff every time.
We were having like a completely different conversation, and he just like mid conversation, like, "So what do you think about this outfit?"
Anyways, Abs, speaking of fun with feces, what do you got?
Episode 40. I didn't realize it was episode 40, but what a great. I don't even know what word I'm looking for. What a great.
Are you having a stroke? What are you doing?
I don't know what word. I keep thinking of like
What word am I thinking for?
Yeah, I keep thinking like landmark, but it's not landmark. What?
Land shark.
Baby shark.
I need another one.
Do.
But anyway, in honor of episode 40,
That's gotta get annoying.
have purchased a few scratch-off tickets to scratch live on the air. And the reason why I did this was I saw a video that Mr. Beast said that if you started a channel of just scratching scratch-off tickets until you won $1 million or hit a jackpot or whatever, that like the ad revenue would just replenish the fund to buy more tickets, and then you would have like basically an endless money cycle of scratch-off tickets.
Joke's on you. We've made no money.
Well, because we haven't been scratching any scratchers.
Well, I hope we can clip this on Opus Clip, and that's our AI software that we use because we don't clip anything. We don't do any work. I hope we can clip this and let all the commenters tell you why that's not going to work.
Well, because they're not giving us any money.
Soiled it.
So I'll start a GoFundMe. Help me win the lottery. And then, And then
All right, so are you 1 for 1? You said you won.
I'm 0 for 1. I'm 0 for 1.
Okay. Well,
my first
there you
one
go.
did not
Good
win.
start.
We'll update the audience on the other 2 as we go. We're not going to wait for you to scratch them.
Yeah.
So-
I'll just scratch them throughout
we'll
when I'm
scratch 'em
feeling
throughout.
it. When I'm feeling it.
But what we're going to do now is we're going to shift. We're going to play, or I don't know if it's a game, but it's more so a draft, right? We're going to do a draft of the best oh my gosh.
It's wearing off.
Are you having a stroke?
Wait, let's
Okay,
take a break.
okay,
Let's hit the
the blanky
segment.
bitches,
Let's hit
dude.
the segment.
Investing in microphones and we're doing ding dings. We got a ding ding ding. We got everybody's holding a microphone. We got ding, we got this, we got that, we got camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, and we're dinging in a microphone.
Game time.
Wait, was that you that just said game time, or is that the clip?
It's me saying it because
Did you did you say it in the microphone just now?
Yeah.
I wasn't looking at you. I said, I'm pretty sure last time that clip played, it did not
Didn't
say
say
game time.
Me and Jaime talked about this, and we were like, the clip's not great for audio listeners because they don't know what this segment is.
So wait. So Jaime, instead of making a new clip, he just decided to add his own live.
The way
That's
he
great.
said it too.
Game time.
Game time.
Like he said it like he tried to like get it like perfectly overlaid.
It would have worked too if it weren't for you and those meddling kids.
There's the ceremonial beer opening for this Summer Olympics sports.
It's like lighting the torch.
Summer Olympic sports draft. Yeah, so I feel like we've said this the last couple episodes, but we don't do any editing. We don't fix anything. We do live production of this episode. So if you're watching this on YouTube or if you see clips of this we do it live, right? Ask Bill O'Reilly. We do it live. So if we have a clip that needs to get improved and we haven't edited it because we all have jobs and kids, we're just going to throw a little voice overlay, and I appreciated it. I want you to know.
Spit on that thing.
What does that mean to play us out?
Yeah. With that said, we have up on the screen. We're going to pop this screen on here real quick, Jaime. We got it on there? Yep. This is a draft board. So for those that are watching that want to see what the available picks are, we're going to pick from the Summer Olympic sports, which are on the Paris Olympics website. I can hear him screaming.
I can hear.
I'll try to scratch quieter. Sorry.
So hot.
It's because you didn't give him a plate.
So this is the 45 sports that are listed on the Paris Olympics website. So if you don't agree with how we're drafting or what we're drafting or how we've categorized, I don't care. Like, comment, and subscribe, okay? This is what the list is. For example, basketball and basketball 3-on-3 is 2 different entries. But athletics is the entry if you want to draft basically all of what is track and field. So that's how the Paris Olympics categorizes it on the website. So that's how we're going to draft it. We're going to do 5 rounds. We're going to start with Robo. We're going to go to Jameson, then me, then Abs. Snake drafted back. Get 5 and argue over who did the worst.
Are we supposed to just like be picking our favorite 5, or are we picking like, hey, these are the 5 that we think America fucking dominates in?
No rules.
This is our.
No rules.
Right. No rules.
Is that how you
the only rule is I'll make one rule. Just you justify your decisioning. And if it's valid, then we'll agree or we'll disagree. And if it's just, piss poor explanation, then you probably are going to lose. But it's a draft.
Is that how you spell Jameson with an I?
I don't know.
Yes.
It's not how you spell the booze.
I thought his name was spelled the same as the
Nope.
booze. That's why I'm asking.
No.
Some
parents-
friend you are.
Your,
And I
your
think,
parents spelled it that way because they didn't want people to think that they were alcoholics naming you
No,
after.
They drink vodka.
And so I have
Your name should be Tito.
I have my big board. Do you have your big board?
I got a big board.
Make sure we have our big boards out.
My board is bigger.
Do you have a big board?
It's on the screen.
I got
You have a big board?
it all up in the noggin.
I got a big brain.
Okay, we got our big boards. Yeah, so this will be difficult for Abs because he has to go back to backs and he gets the 4th pick. So you are at a big disadvantage here. I think this is a very top heavy draft. First couple rounds are
100%.
crucial. So let's get it started. And Robo, what do you got? First overall, 1.1. Who are you taking?
First overall, I know you guys probably think I'm going to go with athletics, and I'm not. I'm going basketball.
Okay.
That's specifically because it is the one Olympic sport that I can get behind and I can watch and I understand.
Well, it also is the one sport where like all of the people.
I
that
know
are
all
doing
of the
it.
people that are playing
Right.
Yeah.
on. Well, not all of them. Like there are like foreign
The
teams
important
that I
people.
know a lot of people on those teams. So it's
Right.
like with track and field, like I don't know half the people. Which like don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
it's fun to see whoever the fastest man in the world is that year. Like that's cool to see. But I'm taking basketball 1-1.
Yeah, I like it.
All right.
That's a very safe pick. That's a left tackle. That's a safe pick.
That's like saying criticizing
It's a safe
somebody
pick.
for taking Patrick
No.
Mahomes as the first quarterback. Like,
No.
Yeah.
No. That's legit. I'm saying like in a real draft in the NFL, you didn't take the flashy quarterback. You took the left tackle.
that's fine.
Still Hall of Fame left tackle.
Yeah,
But it's a left tackle.
that's fine.
You still need a quarterback. Okay. See what you get. Oh, did he take your pick?
Wait a minute.
I'm trying
There's
to think.
been one thing picked. Your board.
You have a big
No,
board.
no,
Show
I've
your
got-
big board.
I've
Wait a
You
minute.
have a big board.
I've got
Is your-
several on my
Is your
board.
bracket busted after the first
I'm just trying to
game?
think of. I'm trying to get my
He thought I was
biggest
going
value.
athletics.
I'm trying to get my biggest value. And I think
Pick
I'm going
one?
to get my biggest value out of beach volleyball.
Beach
I'm going beach volleyball.
volleyball.
It's an electric sport. And I'm not doing this just to gain points with your wife.
I really thought beach volleyball was going to fall to
100%.
second round.
100%.
Because that was going to be my next pick.
I'm doing it purely for the fantastic attire, and it's just an electric sport.
Dude, don't sexualize these athletes, you sicko.
That's if I got to be honest. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting pick.
Yeah.
I did not see.
Yeah, I didn't see beach volleyball go in the first round. I definitely thought it was going to be second, early third.
I knew I wasn't getting it.
If it would have gotten back to me, I was taking beach
volleyball.
That
was a mid rounder. I would say if I had to equate that to like an NFL draft pick, that's probably like taking a running back in the top 10, where you're like, it's probably the number one running back on the board, but top 10?
CMC.
No running backs go that high, you know?
CMC.
All right, I am going.
Are we going to fill in the board? Or are we just saying screw it?
Yeah, just relax.
Okay.
Do you want me to? All right, let's.
Are we filling it? Are we even?
Let's take our time here. Let's take a little pause while I. Here we go.
This
is ridiculous. We're not doing this.
Are you even
we're not
using
doing
the screen? Yeah, we don't need to do this.
No, we're not doing this.
That's volleyball, not beach volleyball.
Jesus.
We're not doing this.
Oh, you took beach volleyball.
Oh, really? Indoor? There's indoor and
and beach.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know he took beach. I was thinking regular.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Robo, you took
Basketball.
Let's do that. I think he took beach volleyball because it was right next to basketball. That's what I think. That's what I think happened. And I am taking. Let's see here. Where are we at? I can't see because there's a lot of stuff in my way. I'm taking the rugby sevens. That's what I'm taking.
Rugby is intense.
Let me
justify that pick.
Let me stand on my high horse here. Mike Friday and them boys.
Who?
That's the coach, Mike Friday. Kayvon Williams. K-Train.
Where are you going with this?
He's no Perry Baker. But he's got it.
Did you just name two guys on the roster for Team USA?
And the coach. Get over yourself.
Yeah, he did the coach and them boys.
And them boys.
Why didn't you go read a book, pussy?
You drafted the Ted Ginn family with that one.
Jeez.
The real reason. So I did a little bit of research. This dude's a boss though. Kayvon Williams. He's a boss. You should watch the Rugby Sevens. Have you ever watched rugby?
Rugby's awesome.
Have you ever watched the sport?
I've seen it. Yeah.
Rugby. I watch it just because I want to see the haka.
Here's the real reason. Here's the real reason.
Not the haktua.
The real reason I took rugby is because it's the closest thing to American football. And if there's one sport that reigns supreme over all other sports, it's American football. So the rugby sevens in its own, it has nothing to do with American football. It's awesome in its own right. The 7-on-7 means it's crazy action and it's really cool. But when you compare it to of all the sports that I want to watch football. Football's not a Olympic sport
yet.
Think
about how crazy that's going to be though. Imagine some dude that works at a coffee shop in Switzerland trying to track down Tyreek Hill.
Bro, wait. That doesn't track though, because imagine an American cricket team doing some damage in the Cricket World Cup,
beating Pakistan,
and these guys all have day jobs.
It's true, except if you're in America and you play cricket, you probably that's your full-time deal.
Yeah, I mean they're
but
I don't understand the comparison that you're trying to go with.
Yeah,
that cricket is not big in America, but we just did good in the most recent
against some of the top teams. We almost beat
India.
Was it India? We almost beat.
Almost.
We didn't almost beat them, but it was close. It was closer than it should have been.
Yeah, but do other countries even play American football?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they do.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
As much as America plays cricket,
right.
Clearly not.
Right.
What do you mean? Clearly not.
We're out here kicking everybody's ass in that too.
We didn't. No, India and England, they definitely
well done.
We had a good little run, but not. It's like soccer. It's soccer.
I did see some highlights of that, by the way. Those dudes were dropping bombs.
But that's like didn't
they put Mike Trout out there and said, "Yo, go hit this little ball."
With a flat bat.
Yeah.
Didn't USA Soccer just not qualify for the World Cup? What? Didn't they just miss like qualifying? So like, yeah, soccer's another sport
They
where
lost
like,
the Copa.
where you go like, we can't do anything in soccer, and we actually play it and have many leagues, and we still suck on the world stage. So, all right, Abs, you got a back-to-backer here. What do you got?
All right. I think I'm gonna go with my first round pick.
By the way, you have a phenomenal board, right?
There's-
You
yeah.
did not see this.
I was not expecting some of these.
You
to
did
be
not
out
see
here.
this.
Okay, and this one's tough because again, athletics is still up there, and it's probably one of the most popular sports in the Summer Olympics. Everybody's watching that stuff.
Right now, athletics is Aaron Rodgers on draft day, just sitting, falling down,
Yeah, and it's
getting calls from his agent.
It's shook, but I think I'm gonna go with two that are a little different, but exciting as hell. And with my first pick, I'm gonna take handball.
Oh my God, that's a first round pick.
Handball is killer. Handball is a killer sport, and handball is a game that everybody plays, even like as a kid, right? It's like before basketball, before soccer, before you're learning those skills of dribbling or running and kicking the ball or whatever. Everybody's playing handball, and that's kind of like the epicenter of a lot of other sports, right? So I'm going handball.
I gotta say, handball's not even on my big board.
You didn't know because you didn't know it was a sport.
You don't even know.
I know what it is.
And I think with my turnaround pick right here, I'm gonna follow that up with table tennis.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a
I
good
like
one.
that.
Handball
this
and table
draft,
tennis. Two games that may not be the most popular sports. Oh, don't hit escape. It closes the screen.
Don't hit escape.
But if you hit enter, it would open it right back up. Handball and table tennis, two games that are like I'm not setting an alarm on my phone to like, hey, make sure you turn the Olympics on at this time because it's going to be handball and table tennis going on.
But that Hard Rock app's gonna be getting live.
And ain't no doubt about that. But when I turn the TV on and it just so happens to be like, hey, I got an hour to sit here and watch some TV. I'm gonna click on the Olympics and it's handball or table tennis. I'm like, hot damn.
Table. I had this. I was talking over this list with Tiff before I left the house. Table tennis. She didn't agree. Table tennis is electric.
Table tennis is
Oh,
electric.
so
It's
much fun.
high on
So
my
much
board.
fun.
I really thought that I was going to get that.
When I was going over the list with Emily, I was like, hey, let's talk about these lists. She goes, no, you're not fucking gambling on the Olympics, too.
100%.
I said, oh, little do you know.
Joke's on you. All right, Trey, what do you got?
Back to Trey.
all right, back to me. I think that
Taekwondo?
I'm going to go with something a little conservative here. A little conservative. I'm going basketball 3-on-3.
Damn.
I know you wanted to go with the
I
basketball.
did. I
combo.
wanted basketball combo, dude.
Right. You wanted like that Equiminius St. Brown, Amonra St. Brown little combo.
Equanimous sucks.
That's like bro.
Yeah, bro.
He wanted the Ted Ginn family.
Yeah, I wanted to take in family. You kidding me?
And the reason is Jimmer Fredette and them boys.
Yo, Jimmer Fredette is playing 3v3?
Jimmer Fredette.
Yeah, dude.
Like Brigham Young?
Like Jimmer, BYU. BYU 2011.
Didn't
Jimmer.
he get kicked out of BYU because he was like having sex? Is that him?
Probably
He better
does.
not have. He better not have.
I
Raining
think
threes from half
Dude,
court.
he-
I'm
so-
banging everybody.
That
he'd be
dude was,
raining.
when we were in college, that dude was like, he was legit.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
you know?
he was like
It's
the originator of launching it from downtown.
If I could get like Adam Morrison also on that squad, it'd be like game over. Like 3-on-3 would be with the best pick in the draft, but just Jimmer's okay. I mean, he's 35 years old. So it's
Dude.
pretty wild that he's still playing basketball competitively in the Olympics.
You don't lose it. It's like riding a bike.
But yeah,
It's very much like cycling.
when you never step foot in the paint, you could probably play forever.
so what have I done here on my board? I've taken football, but more fun, basketball, but more fun.
But less fun.
Is rugby more fun than football?
Dude, the rugby sevens, dude.
More violent.
Trust me, watch it. Dude. It's
Yeah.
fun. It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
Rugby's cool. And basketball 3-on-3, I'd rather watch 3-on-3 than 5v5.
More
Where like
court, more
I,
court.
I know they're gonna. I know the USA is gonna win. It's like not, and then like they have like the European rules, where, like the paint is like a weird angle. I don't like that.
All right. What am I taking? There's some grade A picks still out there. I want some good stuff, but I got to take the safe pick here. I got to go golf. Golf because it's literally every single person that's playing in that tournament, and it's basically the President's Cup, just a little bit less electric.
Is golf in the Olympics? Is it like Live and PGA guys? Like all like
everybody.
I mean, DeChambeau's not in it, is he?
If he's on Team America,
right? He got snubbed from Team USA, right?
Yeah, I think
after he just won the Open or whatever.
Yeah, they have to like get a certain amount of like points or whatever.
Yeah.
And I guess they don't gain those points playing on Live.
They don't get like world golf ranking.
Yeah,
and that's why none of these Live guys are in the top 10 in the world.
Yeah.
Ooh, you didn't know that. You didn't know that wide receiver.
Well, the thing is, in other countries, it doesn't matter.
So the most recent
they're still getting their points.
The most recent major winner is not in the Olympics. Is that what we're saying?
Correct.
Yeah, fuck golf then.
Wow.
Whatever. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. It's an electric sport.
All right, so you go beach, volleyball, and golf. Okay, I think it's two interesting picks. I'm not going to say that it's terrible. I'm not going to say it's great. It's interesting. Robo, strong start. Basketball, 1 overall. What are you going?
I'm going football.
Okay, he's going with words that he knows.
Touchdown of a pick. Am I right?
I'll take condom thingies for 200.
I'm surprised. Honestly, I'm surprised like soccer lasted as long as it did.
Yeah.
Like I definitely didn't think that would make it back to me. I think soccer is probably worldwide. Soccer is like the most watched sport in general, right? Like it is the most electric thing in other countries to watch. And like I said, surprised it made it all the way back to me in round 2.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't pick it because it wasn't spelled properly.
Yeah, it's supposed to be FUT.
That's how they spell it on the Paris Olympics website.
I thought that was actually American football.
I think the reason why I stayed away from soccer, because I think that would have been, I was kind of on the fence of that with my second pick, but I just don't think like Olympic soccer is not the pinnacle of the soccer world. You know what I mean? I think more people are like World Cup greater than Olympic soccer. You know what I mean? And that's kind of why I steered away from it.
Yeah. All right. So what's your turnaround pick?
I can see that. I'm really stuck between 2 here, but
I think I know the 2.
Now we're getting to some good ones.
Yeah. What do you think the 2 are?
Oh, I don't want to spill the beans.
Jeez. Round 3, I have to just go athletics.
How could you not?
I have to. I have to take it because, like I said, it is electrifying to watch who the fastest person in the world is in the 100 meter.
You have decathlon.
You get so many events in track and field in general that it's like
it's insane that it lasted that long.
Yeah.
That's a great. I was thinking you're gonna go with hockey to just be like I'm picking all.
That was the other one.
You're like I got basketball, I got football, I got hockey.
Yeah,
dude. Like the least Olympic sports you could possibly draft. Okay, we got Jaime, round 3, pick 2.
Yeah. There's so many good ones up there. I'm gonna have to go. I don't think you guys would expect this, but I'm gonna go with archery. Okay. I'm going archery because if you guys have watched archery, it's insane because these guys are God knows how far away from this target, and you just watch the close-up solely for the close-up where they're just like and then it's just bullseye.
I'll tell you what, if I wasn't watching you do that and I had to guess what that sound was, I would have guessed archery. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good archery sound.
I think it's a subpar pick. Great sound effect.
Yeah. No, the pick sucked.
Yeah, I think.
But the archery sound effect, I'd take that in the first round.
So you didn't know about DeChambeau. Granted, I did not know either, but that's why I did not draft golf.
I don't care. I'm still taking golf.
I think. Do you know that the pentathlon has like a shooting component in it? Did you know that?
I will tell you that I have never even heard of the pentathlon.
There you go.
5 events.
That's why I'm taking the modern pentathlon. Just an insane amalgamation of athletic endeavors that you put into one thing that you would never expect to be all together. Similar to the, what is it called? The steeplechase, right? That's the
steeplechase.
and
Yeah,
that went to Robo, right? That's
Steeplechase is awesome.
that's a part of
Steeplechase is great.
athletics. I can't get that, which is a bummer. But the modern pentathlon is on my big board, very, very high up. It includes a riding component in which the riders don't even meet their horse until 20 minutes beforehand.
That's
Wow.
impressive.
Right? Fencing, swimming, and then a running shooting combination where there's it's like 10 round or 5 rounds of
It's like cross country skiing.
it's like 5 different rounds of like run and then shoot and then run and then shoot. It's like the beer mile but with shooting.
that's way better in the Winter Olympics though, when they have to like
Dude,
ski
cross
and then
country
get down and
cross country skiing
Yeah,
is
that's
the
dope.
best winter sport, like hands
Yeah,
down.
that one's
and
dope.
then curling.
curling is dope too.
Curling is electric.
Modern pentathlon. All right, Dabs,
I
you got
like that pick.
you got a double decker there.
I will say I was uninformed on that pick.
Yeah.
That should have been a first
That's
round.
that's
Yeah.
my scouting department doing the research.
Yeah,
People
I
are
was
like-
very uninformed on that one.
People are like, how'd you get him in the what's that 4th rounder? What you got Russell Wilson in the 5th? That's pretty good. Like not in like fantasy terms, like in like real life.
Russell
when he was-
Wilson
All right.
in the 5th. Yikes, that's terrible. That's
All right,
terrible.
Abs,
No,
what you-
in
Abs,
no,
what
not
you
in
got?
fantasy. Like in real life, he was drafted in the 5th round.
Oh, okay.
That's a good pick.
Yeah. Okay. I was hoping that athletics was going to make it around to me, just because like it was going to be like it fell so far that everyone was like scared to take it. Like, wait,
Right.
why is nobody else taking this? Like, I don't want to do that.
Right.
But there's really only 2 events in athletics that I really really like. One is the steeplechase, of course. It's like one of the best. The other one that I really enjoy is the race walking. You guys seen that? They do like speed walking.
It's a good one.
That's I mean, those people.
I wouldn't call it electric.
Oh, it's electric. Those people are faster than us. Walking.
Well, that's not saying a lot.
Yeah, that's not much.
I mean, like, if you're telling me somebody's walking a mile faster than I'm running a mile, like that's still impressive. All right. So, let's go on the turn. So, with my 3rd pick, I'm going to go with
If you don't
the
take
trampoline.
Oh my God. What are you doing?
I'm going to go with the trampoline.
This is the first what are you doing pick, I think, of the night. I don't agree.
The trampoline is insane. The flips and things they do on that. Like I would argue that the trampoline might be one of the most difficult things in the Olympics.
You'd argue it, you'd be wrong.
No, I don't think so. I
Yeah.
don't think so. The other one I would like to go with in the first pick of the 4th round is shout out to my wife.
I was going to say, dude.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
bro,
take
I was gonna say, if
swimming.
you didn't take
I was-
swimming.
I was going to say.
I'm
what
gonna take swimming.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought after trampoline you were just gonna take diving and just like lock in that realm of the Olympics.
I do like diving too.
It would have been funny if you took diving instead of swimming because everybody always calls swimmers and divers the same thing. And they get mad at it.
Janie was
Yeah.
so mad at
I
you.
do.
Also, why did you should have taken swimming in the 3rd round to make Janie a little happier? She takes 4th round pick. Ugh.
Yeah, she's behind
Behind
trampolining.
trampoline.
Right, dude.
trampoline's sick. I think she'd agree with that.
That's weak, dude. Oh man.
Trampoline is sick.
All right, I think that it's gone on long enough that Simone Biles,
Artistic gymnastics.
one of
It
the
was
best,
coming.
one of the best Olympians of all time.
Yeah.
I mean, what are we thinking here? This is clearly, Jaime was
Yep.
worried about a value pick at the 2nd overall. This is a value pick right
Yep.
here.
Yep.
You're talking about Simone Biles, people.
Not even on my board.
Not even on your board. Well, that's why. I can see your
Yeah,
board.
we can clearly see.
I love my board.
You don't even know what the pentathlon is, man. I don't trust that.
I
board.
think the reason why I didn't take like the art. I mean, I went with swimming just for Janie, but I really wouldn't have taken it if I wasn't married to a swimmer. I only like certain parts of the gymnastics, right? So I don't want to take the whole category. Like I like.
But
I
you were
like-
going to take athletics, and you only like certain races
Right.
in track and field.
I say this.
That's why I didn't
it's-
take athletics either.
But this is what I say, right? It's like going like this. I'm drafting a quarterback that's a dual threat quarterback. He has more skills. just because he can run doesn't mean he's not a good passer.
Just
because there are other things doesn't mean that the bread and butter isn't phenomenal and better than judo.
He's got great bread.
I don't understand the reference, but yeah, there's only certain things in gymnastics that I want to see, like the uneven bars. I like the vault.
Yeah.
For the men,
Vault's
I like the steeple horse thing for the men's.
Keep
but
going.
I don't
Keep
like,
going.
I'm not a huge fan of like the balance beam.
I got you.
Okay.
You know.
All right. I'm gonna waste no time. My next pick, possibly the most electric sport in all of the Olympics.
I think you've said this 5 times.
Water polo.
I mean, I like the pick. I think
Water polo is very challenging.
I think you got
water
good
polo is water rugby, and literally the entire time that you are watching this sport, you think somebody might die because they are just being drowned the entire match.
It's a good pick. It's a good value. I think it belongs in the 4th round. I think you got good value, 4th round value. That's what I think. That's my analysis. Robo, round out.
All right. Round 4, I think. Man, do I take hockey here or do I just take it in the 5th? Like, I guess it doesn't matter.
Is this is like field hockey?
Take
It's you.
I'm gonna take it regardless.
You're taking it?
No.
Robo wants the big 3.
I'm going.
I know. That's
weightlifting.
wow.
Weightlifting's a good one.
Like you have all words that you know. It's like these are like these are words that like a 5th grader would recognize. Is like how you're drafting. If you go hockey next, it's like
This is a dad podcast, right?
Oh,
I know. It's just funny. Like Jaime doesn't know what a pentathlon
I'm
is.
working on.
I guarantee 3 out of the 4 people here don't know what the pentathlon is.
Yeah, I honestly didn't know what it was. I had no idea.
All right, so Robo, what is your last pick?
I think with the last pick, I gotta go. Let's go just indoor volleyball.
Indoor vol. I was gonna say that
Shout out wifey.
That was the other one. I was like, you left that for the very end, just to
Smart.
keep the marriage sound.
No, I really wanted beach volleyball because
Yeah.
like I don't really watch indoor volleyball as much, but like I will guarantee you that during the Olympics, if beach volleyball is being televised, there is a 1,000% chance it will be on my TV.
That's why it's a first rounder.
If only animal surgery was an Olympic sport,
Right.
you'd take it in the first round, wouldn't you?
Or softball.
Wasn't softball in the Olympics
Yeah.
in 2020?
Mm-hmm.
And now baseball and softball are not in the Olympics this year?
Yeah.
Because the Americans just run away with it.
Yeah.
Well, I think the MLB like players were like, nah, we already play 162 games.
Right,
like,
yeah.
Fair.
like I don't want to do that.
I think it's coming back for 2028 though.
I
think
did
it is.
hear that.
Bryce Harper and them boys were trying to petition for like a Olympic break.
That would be
But,
cool.
but I
During the
think again, like if baseball was in this draft here, I don't think I would take baseball because again, it's like I think the World Baseball Classic would be on a higher pedestal than
like
Olympics
all of the
baseball.
things that you
No,
chose
like
are
World
things you
Series would be.
all of the things you chose are things that you would only watch during the Olympics.
correct.
Yeah.
My last pick, very easy. Not even a question. Equestrian.
Wow, dude. Not even a question.
It's not even a question.
Equestrian.
It literally
solely-
sounds like you're saying a
It's
question.
It's electric.
Solely, no,
You said not a question. It
No.
literally sounds like you're saying I have a question.
solely for the dressage.
Question.
The what?
Have you watched the dressage equestrian?
The only equestrian
Where the horses do like the little thing. Did you ever watch the video where Snoop Dogg and Kevin Hart were watching, and he was like, "Oh, look at that horse! He crip walking."
Right.
crip
I don't
walking.
want to watch equestrian. I want to watch
Yeah, I wanna
Snoop
watch
Dogg.
Snoop Dogg and Kevin
I want to
Hart
watch Snoop
commentate
Dogg
it.
and Kevin Hart.
Well, guess what? 2024. No, they're not commentating it, but it would be pretty sick. Yeah, no.
Wow, I'm very upset. I have to be honest that you all have left me with a tough decision. My decision is between badminton,
That was
Which
my-
is
that was
With
my
the
next
shuttlecock.
which is a sport
Electric.
that I watched in person in 1996 in Atlanta. I was watching live badminton. That is a nostalgic piece of dopamine in my brain. But then there's also breaking.
I've got a winner here, boys.
Dude, there's also breaking. There's also breaking.
Scratcher number 3 is a winner. I haven't figured out how much yet, but it is a winner. Keep going.
Okay. So that's my
I'm actually is this the first year breaking has been an Olympic sport?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say because I've never seen it, never heard of it, and like not gonna lie, super excited to watch it.
Yeah, like I'm taking like
Oh shit, it's a double winner.
I'm taking breaking for the simple reason that if this was a draft, if this was an NFL draft, breaking would essentially would be a high risk, high reward pick, and badminton would be a very safe pick. And for a 5th rounder, I got to go high risk, high reward. I got all stuff on my board that I would be happy to watch for a while. Like I would watch an extended period of time. Rugby 7's great, basketball great, pentathlon phenomenal, gymnastics. I mean, I'm watching Simone Biles, but I'm just going to say just Simone Biles. I don't need to watch all of it. I'm taking it just for the Simone Biles portion, and then breaking. I got to watch it.
I think Livy Dunn should be in the Olympics. I don't even care if she's not that. I don't even care if she's not that great. I just think it's great. I think it'd be great for the sport.
Skibbity.
I think it'd be great for the sport to have such an influential person, such a great role model for these kids.
Okay, Livy Dunn, what's your last pick?
Did you just have to go to the bathroom for a second episode? In a row?
Bro. What did you even?
24 ounces of Truly goes through you pretty quick.
Yeah, I guess.
This podcast is showing me that I have a very small bladder.
Last pick, Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy. Who are you taking?
This one is tough because I did want to take breaking. I thought that was gonna get to me. And before we started this, I did think that it was like breaking bricks and breaking boards.
So you want to take judo?
No, I don't want to take judo.
Marathon swimming.
I think what I'm gonna go with now. There's a few that I'm between. I've got cycling track, specifically cycling track, because I really like the one where they're on the indoor track and they're both like not moving at all, and then I don't understand it at all, but they're both like clipped into a bike, not moving, and then one person takes off, and then all of a sudden it's a race, and I don't understand why. Like just race the whole time. Like it doesn't make any sense. So I'm between that. Wait, didn't you? Oh.
What, is there one on here that's taken?
No. Well, you were. I thought I saw shooting on there, but I forgot it's in the pentathlon. That's why you took it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm between cycling track. I'm between fencing. I mean, that's just like fucking sword fights. That's cool.
Rowing.
Surfing is a good one. Skateboarding is also good. So there's.
I think you're just reading them. So
No. Those are. I think those are all the ones that I am between, and I think I'm gonna go with.
You don't want to. I mean, hockey, like one of the all-time best sports movies of all time, is based on Olympic hockey.
Yeah, but ice hockey, not field hockey. I'm assuming that's what that is. Is it roller hockey? I don't even know what kind of hockey it is.
It's definitely not ice hockey.
Boxing is a good one.
It's just
too.
hockey. I mean, it's just hockey.
Like a hockey.
I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna take hockey until it like went through my head that like I don't think that's actual hockey.
No, it's
Wait,
field hockey.
It's not on. It's not on
field
ice.
hockey,
Yeah,
right?
it's not.
Well-
Like, wait a second. It can't be on ice.
If it is on ice, it's probably gonna melt.
I think I'm gonna go with fencing. I'm gonna end it out
Good
with
pick.
fencing, and I think again, like Trey made the comment earlier, I've built my team, my picks around things that I only watch during the Olympics. Like anything else, I mean, there are things on here that obviously I don't watch outside of the Olympics, but I think those are my top 5 that I'm like, I'm only watching these once every 4 years.
Yeah.
During the Olympics.
I think Abs drafted to his scheme. Robo drafted
To his vocabulary.
to his vocabulary. I drafted best player available.
Jaime sucked.
Jaime's some shit.
He does have beach volleyball though.
Listen, I love my list. I've got beach volleyball, arguably the sexiest
We
sport.
already went through the draft.
I've got
We
golf.
know what you have.
I've
Let's
got
go.
archery. Have you ever hunted? Pretty important.
Not with a bow.
water polo. That's murder swimming. And I've got crip walking horses.
Your
Put it in the comments.
Your team
Whose
sucks.
team is the best team here? I think me.
Of course you do.
I think me. But I like what Abs has done. I like what Robo's done. And I mean, unfortunately, we're just not on the same page. I see a lot of those as caprese sandwiches.
I will say the one that I'm very
Four caprices.
the one that I'm very disappointed that didn't get picked is badminton.
I know.
Because if you have not watched like badminton is the sport when like you're in like middle school like PE, you're like, we gotta play badminton right now. But if you watch Olympic badminton, these motherfuckers are slamming ass with this what's the shuttlecock? They're slamming ass with this shuttlecock.
What's this sport called again?
Badminton?
I know. Did you really emphasize it?
Yeah, you're really emphasizing it.
Badminton.
Badminton is not part of the middle school curriculum, so they're not.
Well, it was down.
You
where
should
I
make
live.
it. They sell sets at Target. I saw it the other day. I almost bought one.
I'm not buying that shit.
Wow. All right. Well, there you have it. That's
Wait. Closing ceremonies. I don't know if Cardwell heard this on his way out to the bathroom. Scratcher number 3 was a winner.
Okay.
I do not know how much for.
Shout out Mr. Beast.
All right. So shout out Mr. Beast. I'm already in the green.
This is
Well,
a-
we don't know.
You don't know how much you won.
I don't know how much I won yet.
This is to end the episode. We're going to let everybody know exactly how much you won, and then we're going to end the episode.
Okay. I'm
Well,
in for.
before he does that, we're gonna shout out our merch store. Come and check out, get some stuff, get our Blanky Boys merch, get some Bad Dadvice merch. We've got all kinds of stuff. We've got little teddy bears, we got little onesies. If you got any babies, all that
We
good
should
stuff.
see if we can do like a Bad Dadvice Olympic theme merch. Like, are we able to design something? Nice.
Yes.
I mean, there's no
We should-
copyright on
we
the
should-
colors red, white, and blue, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
we should try and.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I should
we
get
could
some
try
Bad
that.
Dadvice merch.
I would get.
Yeah,
I would.
you probably should.
Yeah, I would definitely buy like an Olympic themed Bad Dadvice thing.
Like
I
Bad
don't know what-
Dadvice drinking team.
Yes.
Oh, that's sick. Make it a tank.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. To end the show. To end the show.
To end the show. All right. So I've got Scratcher number 3 is a winner. I've invested $6 into these scratchers. I've matched 2 here. So let's see. The first one is $2. So I've won $2 so far. The other one